What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday, January 4th. It's another beautiful, bright day. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're bringing smiles to people's faces. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about a change that I did this last month for the better. I've been waking up at 4:30 in the morning, and I want to talk about those results, talk about what I'm seeing my productivity, and other different things. But before we do that, I want to touch base on why I made that decision or how I was before changing up to 4:30 in the mornings. Before, when I was working on projects and stuff like that, I would procrastinate a lot. I mean, I have to be honest with you. No one wants to sit there and cull through a whole bunch of photos. It's not fun. Working on video is tough. Working on video is probably one of the hardest things to do in photography and videography, event videography, whatever the case is, because they're so long. What people don't realize is 1 hour of video, and you're using 5 to 6 video cameras is tough because you got everything on the screen and you got to put it all together and get it all right. Then you have to deal with the audio. It's tough. So it's not one of those things where you're like, oh, I can't wait to go home and edit that video. No. I always had the sense of feeling behind. There was not enough time for anything extra than what I had to get done. Even though I'm a highly organized person, I'm ex-military, I'm from the Marine Corps, so I have things set a certain way. I follow schedules, I follow all my sticky notes and all that stuff. I always still had that sense of feeling behind. And that's why I wanted to make this change to this 4:30 time frame. And then plus, my wife was nagging on me to go to the gym. Even though I was going to the gym, since I wasn't going with her, it wasn't really happening, if you get what I'm saying. Or she thought. In all reality, I was waking up at 5:30 in the morning anyways, 5:36. But like I said, when you feel like you're stressed out or you feel like you got so much stuff going on, you start dipping into that procrastination and putting things off, and you're just all over the place because you're trying to get everything done and be on social media and do this, marketing and all that. It's brutal. So I've been waking up at 4:30 in the morning, and the difference with how I'm waking up now and before, when I would wake up, I would go and get my coffee, relax, walk around, take the dogs out, blah, blah, blah. Now it's totally different. So I wake up at 4:30. My wife she wants to be at the gym by 5. The gym's right around the way. She doesn't use the same gym that I use here at home. So I would have to get the coffee ready. And then I would have to warm the car up because it's been kind of cold lately. So it forced me to move faster, right from the get-go, straight out the gate, like a bull. So I would go downstairs, turn on the coffee, get it all ready, get it all going. After I change, because I'm just putting everything on, put some water on my face and brush my teeth, and then run downstairs. And then go turn on the car, take out the dogs, da-da-da-da. So 5 o'clock would hit, and I'm already in front of my computer. And I'm already going. I'm already starting to edit. So, of course, I started knocking out a lot of my projects faster. I started knocking out the stuff that was the hardest stuff, which is the videos, and I flipped now. So instead of doing the culling first, I'm dabbing straight into the video and culling as I go. Everybody's got their own workflow. That's what works for me. So what I found is not only that I was getting stuff done faster, I lost weight. I was in the gym. I was pushing hard, and I gave myself that time frame, and I wasn't so stressed out. A lot of people think 30 minutes don't matter. 15 minutes don't matter. An hour doesn't matter. It makes a big difference, especially if you're crunched for time. It's allowed me to get everything done. Like I said, by the time someone wakes up and puts one post on any social media, I've already got like 10 to 15. No lie. Because that's how I have my program set. I have everything set the day before, actually about a week before. So anything that you see posted, like shorts or TikToks and stuff like that, I got a library of that stuff. So I just bloom, 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 pump them through. If I see one post, I'm gonna pump 5 to 10. But that's just how I am. I have to do more. But getting back to what I was talking about, I lost weight. I'm feeling better. I'm able to spend more time doing extra stuff. I'm working on our website on the daily, because some changes went in on SEO with all the Google AI stuff. We'll touch on that later. I'm gonna do another video covering the AI and the impact that it's had on websites. If you haven't checked your website, I would suggest you go and check your website through SEMrush. You're gonna see a lot of your keywords have dropped. I stay focused on the big players in my market because I want to be bigger. I want to be more, I guess, out there with people so they can see. Sorry, I see a message come through. So they can see us. I want to be more visible. And on websites and being on social media, you have to have keywords. You have to be long tail keywords, high ranking blogs. So I'm on there. So when this Google change hit, you know, how it's typing, it's not recommending anybody anymore. What it's doing is it's pulling the information and creating its own answers, and maybe slap a little hyperlink if you have a Google snippet, if they award that to you. So if you have a website, go check that stuff. You probably dropped and you didn't even realize it. If you are really good in SEO research, perfect. So I'm looking at my notes right here. I was able to boost my presence on the social media apps. I was able to increase my reach. I was able to take previous content and repurpose it. I was able to not just post photos, but create stories and then cut them and chop them for all the social medias. I was able to switch the way I post to more of, hey, come check us out. Look at this. Let me give you this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Enticing people, bringing people into our business. And that's come from 1 hour extra every day. What it's helped me to do is on Saturdays and Sundays, I still wake up. I might not wake up at 4:30 in the morning because it's a Saturday and Sunday, but I'm still like, I'm already awake at 4:30, or that presence where you're like, I gotta wake up, I can't stay in bed all day. So I'm able to do stuff. Not only that, I'm able to cook for my family. And I love cooking for my daughters and my wife. I love preparing meals. I love learning stuff. You know, I'm like a little Betty Crocker. I'll watch a video, I'm like, I'm gonna make that. And I'm able to do that now. It's made me reorganize my whole day. With the blogs, like I said, it would take me 4 or 5 days to create one blog because I would make this huge super blog. And now, you know, I'm able just to pump out a blog a day. More condensed, more suitable for the whole Google AI change. The weight loss, just everything. I mean, I feel better. I'm waking up. I'm able to focus. Like I said on the other videos, I cut off a lot of the fat. I cut off all the negative, and I'm just hardcore focused. I'm able to allocate time to these brands that we got that came in. I'm able to increase my turnaround time for our customers. So now instead of saying, hey, give me this certain amount of time, boom. And then the customers are writing back like, hey, wow, thank you. So 4:30, is it too crazy to ask you to get up there? You don't have to do that. You don't have to go all psychotic and stuff like that. But if you have a day that's full to the brim, I mean like a cup of coffee just spilling out, those were my days. So that extra hour just brought that foam down on that coffee. And I'm able to be more productive. So that's my experience of waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Like I said, if you could do it, do it. If you're looking for success, you have to make sacrifices. Success is not something that's given to anybody. I'm not saying by any means I'm 100% successful, because I'm like everybody else. We're just getting by, keeping our heads above water and just floating. So, but anything I can do to make it better, if I can push myself a little bit better, push myself a little bit more, wake up early in the morning to achieve these goals, take another little yellow sticker off my board, scratch stuff off. It's rewarding. So what can I say about waking up at 4:30 in the morning? It's done me better. Will I continue to do it? You betcha. I'm gonna keep doing that. So that's my story for today. I hope it helps. Like I said, you don't have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, but just wake up a little bit earlier. Cut something off. That's another thing that I've done as well, is I've cut off a lot of the other stuff, that negative, these groups, that groups, these people, that people. I've cut off time of watching stuff that I really didn't even need to. With this TikTok thing gone down, it's actually probably been better for me, because I'm not just, oh, look, they're clipping toenails. Oh my God, another pimple. Dr. Pimple Popper or whatever. I would spend hours a day on that. And yesterday I released a video on imposter syndrome. A lot of that would come from that, because you're watching, you're scrolling, and you're seeing all these people posting up stuff, and you don't even realize you just wasted 4 or 5 hours when you could have just shut everything off, drink your cup of coffee, think, meditate, and produce. So there you go. That's all I got for you today. Deuces.